The Adventure in Candyland. Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, there was a magical place called Candyland. It was a colorful world filled with candy trees, chocolate rivers, and lollipop flowers that danced in the gentle breeze. In Candyland, everything was sweet, and every day was an adventure. In a cozy little cottage made of gingerbread lived a cheerful girl named Lily. Lily had bright blue eyes and curly hair that sparkled like sugar. She loved exploring Candyland and discovering new treats. One sunny morning, she decided to go on a grand adventure to find the legendary Candy Castle, where the Candy King lived. Lily packed her favorite snack, gummy bears, and set off down the Rainbow Road, a winding path that glimmered with all the colors of the rainbow. As she walked, she sang a joyful tune that made the candy flowers sway and giggle. Suddenly, she came across a giant jellybean with a face. "Hello there," said the Jellybean, bouncing happily. "I'm Benny the Jellybean. Are you looking for the Candy Castle?" "Yes, I am," replied Lily, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "Can you help me?" "Of course," Benny exclaimed. "Follow me." Together, they skipped along the path, passing the chocolate river, where sweet fish jumped and splashed around. Benny told Lily stories about the Candy King, who was known for his kindness and love for all things sweet. After a while, they arrived at a towering hill made of cotton candy. "This is the Cotton Candy Mountain," Benny said. "To get to the top, we need to climb carefully." Lily giggled as she climbed, grabbing handfuls of fluffy cotton candy to munch on along the way. When they reached the top, they were greeted by a breathtaking view of Candyland, with sparkling gumdrop hills and licorice bridges stretching out as far as the eye could see. "Look," shouted Benny, pointing to a glittering castle in the distance. "There it is, the Candy Castle!" Excitedly, they raced down the mountain and across the Licorice Bridge, which wobbled playfully beneath their feet. Finally, they stood before the Candy Castle, its walls made of colorful candies and its towers topped with whipped cream. Lily knocked on the enormous candy door, and it swung open to reveal the Candy King, who wore a crown made of candy canes. "Welcome, brave adventurers," he said with a warm smile. "What brings you to my castle?" "We wanted to see you and tell you how much we love Candyland," Lily said, her heart filled with joy. The Candy King laughed. "I'm so glad to hear that. Would you like to join me for a feast of sweets?" "Oh yes, please," Lily and Benny cheered. Inside the castle, they feasted on every kind of candy imaginable: marshmallow clouds, chocolate fountains, and rainbow sprinkles. As they ate, the Candy King told them stories about the magic of Candyland and how important it was to share sweetness and kindness with others. After the feast, the Candy King gifted Lily a special lollipop that sparkled like a star. "This lollipop will remind you that kindness makes Candyland even sweeter," he said. With hearts full of happiness, Lily and Benny waved goodbye to the Candy King and promised to return for more adventures. They skipped back home along the Rainbow Road, dreaming of their next journey in the wonderful, sweet land of Candyland. And from that day on, Lily knew that every adventure was sweeter when shared with friends. The end.